Why do I say I'm not a children's entertainer? Because I'm not a Muppet. I'm not here to play a character. I'm not here to pretend that I'm something that I'm not. I don't dye my hair. I don't act stupidly constantly to get attention from children. I don't do stupid pranks. You know what I mean? I don't cause drama. I'm here just to play games and have fun. I'm a legitimate gamer. Big ups to your dad.
I eat banana, tasty banana, put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I eat banana, tasty banana. Please the peeling comes in then I'll put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth.
Act and talk a certain way with certain mannerisms, certain over-the-top reactions, screaming at the top of their lungs, jumping, flailing, doing weird things, constantly on camera.
I eat banana, tasty banana, put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I eat banana, tasty banana. Please the peeling comes in then I'll put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth. I eat banana, tasty banana. Put banana in my mouth, tasty banana. I eat banana, tasty banana. Please the peeling comes in then I'll put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth, squeeze banana. Put banana in my mouth.
When we hit the 250 vestry for that celebration, I'm going to debut a new vest. There we go. Celebratory bubble blow. Very nice. There's bubbles everywhere. There's bubbles all over my PlayStation 4 controller. There's bubbles on my microphone stand. There's bubbles everywhere tonight.
And you know what this reminds me of? When I worked at the helicopter company, helicopter support. It 1,000,000% reminds me of that. American Ball. Band. Gone forever. Band. Gone forever. Band. Gone forever. I worked for a major company, a helicopter company. It's called Aftermarket Support for helicopters. Okay? They're flying around. Things are breaking down, parts are wearing out. We're a one-stop shop for helicopters. So I was told, we see potential for you. You're better than just working customer support. Revamp the business from ground up. You can map it out and find bottlenecks and find shortcomings and find helicopters so that our company runs more efficiently. Okay? So I busted my ass. I worked my ass off. I did double work, never got paid for it. And you say, oh, it's part of the process, man. It's just part of corporate America. Fuck you. Band. Gone forever. Band. Gone forever. Band. Gone forever. Band. It happened to me. Fuck you. Why don't you listen to me? You don't know shit. It happened to me. So shut the fuck up. Why don't you listen to me? Cause no one cares. Gone forever. It happened to me. Fuck you. Why don't you listen to me? You don't know shit. It happened to me. So shut the fuck up. Why don't you listen to me? Cause no one cares. It happened to me. Fuck you. Why don't you listen to me? You don't know shit. It happened to me. So shut the fuck up. Why don't you listen to me? Cause no one cares.
It's disappointing to me, and it's sad, but at the same time, you know, just once again, all the detractors, they said this was going to happen, and they were right.
Holy shit, Phil. The detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Your detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Do you hear yourself right now?
They were right.
Like, we totally fucked him.
No, fuck all that noise. Get you a bottle of gin from Total Wine. Fire up your TV. Drink your gin. Drink your gin. Consequences have actions, Pep. Here's what you gotta do. Drink your gin. Drink a Pepsi later on. Play your fucking WWE champions. Consequences have actions, Pep.
Holy shit, Phil. The detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Your detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Do you hear yourself right now?
They were right.
Like, we totally fucked him. Stop being a fucking victim. You fucking bitch. You fucking asshole. Own your shit. Own your shit. Own it. Holy shit, Phil. The detractors.
They were right.
Bitch. Holy shit, Phil. Your detractors.
They were right.
Bitch. Holy shit, Phil. Do you hear yourself, bitch?
They were right.
Like, we totally fucked him. You're still on mission 1. No, I'm not gonna let you lie. I know you're lying. I'm gonna pick on you. I know you're lying. Being dishonest and begging for money and people wanting justice. He is not a real person. He is not genuine. He is not honest. He's a scammer. I just see a scammer.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. The detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. Your detractors.
They were right.
Holy shit, Phil. I just see a scammer. Begging. Like, we totally fucked him. Alright, I'm done. I'm done. I understand everything now. I know why there's this hate wave on him, and it's been on him for years. It's because of this bullshit.
American Mall.
Now, what does the sugar do in the sauce?
Adds sweetness, adds a contrast. If you don't, it's all going to be tartness, and you won't have any
It's going
kind
to be
of sweetness
acidity
to
from
the sauce.
tomatoes.
Right, you'll have
And then
tart
spice.
and its acid and nothing else. All right. So now we got to stir all that in, and then we add our final ingredients, and then the meat.
This one's for all my baby girls.
Italian wife. Italian wife. Italian bills. Italian dark side fit. Italian wife. Italian wife. Italian chill. Italian can't give her a pill. I'm half kind of European mix. European style, Asian fusion style tips. Greasy hair. Pasta once a week. The authentic style, Asian.
That being said.
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 Hello. This is Phil Burnell. All right. And just wanted to tell you that I love the podcast. That being said, big ups. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, relaxing, chill, interactive, fun. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, relaxing, chill, interactive, fun. AL Team Insider, the legend, Fantastic Mr. Sam, the dentist, Steve to the Dead, psychological style host, Meerkat, artistic style host. That being said, which vest is podcast best? That being said, which vest is podcast best?
hope everyone's Wednesday is going strikingly well. We are here. That being said, the group think here. Quick intro with everybody. Cerebral Style host is back. Also, we have our musical style host, creative style host. We have our Wizard of Oz style host, and he's back as well. Hope you guys had a great weekend away. But the whole team is in full force today for a new show. And some stuff happened. Some people might want to talk about it. We don't decide what to talk about. You guys do on this show. So we've been talking the last few weeks how it's been a little boring. You know, some people might think that's changed. I guess I'll throw it to our creative style host first, though. Anything you want to start off the proceedings with before we get to the lovely calls from everybody and messages?
What? Oh, yeah. Yeah, today's hot topic. Dave got striked twice because he used Eminem's song, and he made a weird remix of it, and he got 2 strikes. That's it. We're in disaster mode, everybody. Panic! Panic! Panic!
In addition to that little snippet, here's my question to you, Meerkat. I want to strike back, clap back. Why would someone that did this plan, whoever it was, you know, whatever decided to strike people, why the fuck would they do 3? Or did they do 3? And this could be all an act from Phil. Anyone that didn't know what's going on is like, I'm confused, I know, but let's jump right into it. Fuck it.
Like, that's the thing. I don't know how it works, because sometimes maybe you can make like 50 strikes and 2 of them are gonna stick, or 1 of them is gonna stick. I don't know how this works. I don't know.
Okay, so you might throw 5 strikes out there and 2 of them go through.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But if you look at his past cases, there was some videos I watched on stream today. It was always 2. When he had the "this is how you don't play" whole drama, and he thought it was Wings Trolls and the whole thing, it was 2 again. And back in like 2015, he had somebody strike him over fan art that he used, and there were also 2. So yeah,
it's a very convenient, right? 2. It's a special number, isn't it? Quite the number, isn't it? It's always 2. It's always fucking 2.
Yeah, it's especially convenient, or you know, it's a big coincidence. But maybe it is just that. Like these people know what they're doing, and they're just kind of edging everyone. Like, just not going to quite get him over the line. But I don't know.
Or could that be Phil's plan? I know I don't want to give Phil any credit for planning because he's horrible at planning and he has horrible plans. But it's just convenient that it's always 2. Is this the way to milk the most from the the hugest fans? Is it? You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know.
Who knows,
just seems convenient to me.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like a YouTube thing where if you're like big enough with the big enough channel and somebody sends you a bunch of strikes, they're gonna kind of stop it at some point so you don't get your channel deactivated like immediately. I don't know how it works though.
Yeah, and I could also see YouTube caring a little bit about the 3rd, right? But apparently they don't. I mean, who knows what shit's going on? You heard about Gundam lost his channel monetization. They gave it back, and then it auto got banned again, instantly back. Like instantly banned again, auto style this time. So who knows about that shit. Also, he did, as he's done so many times before, just deleted the videos that had the content in question, which is always a smart move. Like he has admitted that move was bad, right? And I know he blamed it on Machinima last time. That's why I'm wearing Machinima today. He blamed it on Machinima last time when he deleted all those vids that had the art, and he said it was bad. Like it was so stupid they did that. God, Machinima told me to do it. Fuck. But now he just did it again. So, what's that? You know, it just I see a flailing behind the laptop. You know, just crystals flying, eczema flying, cat hair flying. He doesn't know what to do. He's like, just delete. You know?
Yeah, he deleted 249 videos that are like 1,000 views each, at least. Let's say more or less, but at least that's gonna. It's gonna mess with him in the algorithm for sure.
Definitely.
So these 100 likes are not gonna be enough. We need to be making 500 likes a stream, you guys. I really need those likes, really.
And that's the funny thing, though, isn't it? That's the dumb thing about about all of this is that if you didn't have these stupid, like amateurish, unvetted, fan-made, crappy intros and outros, like this shit wouldn't matter. Like, why would you do that? Why would you take the chance of having like one of you know, the most well-known rap artists like song, whether it's his tune or not, like just use some like royalty free. It's not like the intro means anything to him. Like it doesn't even pronounce his name properly. You know, like
the pig explaining of that, by the way, was incredible.
Oh yeah,
it's not even the same tune. It's literally like Vanilla Ice. You know what he said? Like it's not dun dun dun.
Yeah,
dun,
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 dun, dun, dun. It's dun 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 digga dun dun. Yeah. You know.
That's what it sounded like.
But it's like, okay, I've got to wrench it back to DSP not socializing, because if he had more friends, he might have a few friends that like rap, and that way he might learn about how rap artists commonly sample other tunes, which means that if a rap artist has a song, it's not just them that get the credit or the copyright rights, it's the person that they've sampled as well. So Meerkat might have an artist on Snortwave Records who does a really popular song, but it might use a sample from an artist that I've got on my record, like Orange Glucose Records, and I'm also now liable. I'm also like, I have the rights to go and get that because you've used my artist's song. So sampled that, so I can also. I mean, Tom Petty did it as well. It's not just a rap exclusive thing, but it's the sort of thing that matters.
In court about it right now, isn't he? What's his name? Ed Sheeran, about copyright, and it's a very complicated thing. With Ed Sheeran, it's especially weird because it's, you know, it's an acoustic guitar song that sounds like a Marvin Gaye song, but in this case, it's like it's a little bit more. I don't know. It's slightly different in that like the original artist's sample is right there, like it's those whatever 4 bars of the original Labby C phrase tune or whatever it is. The My Name Is sample. So that could be the possibility that, you know, that could be it. I know. I think we've debunked this theory that it's, you know, it's the actual artists striking them down or whatever, but it's potential. You know, the potential is there that it might not be Eminem, it might be the original artist where the sample came from. You know, but it's so
I love how Phil knows. Oh, Phil knows though. It's not even the rights holder of the song. Like he knows the fucking rights holder. Like anyone can be that sure about who owns what anymore. You know, that shit gets bought back and forth all the fucking time. You know. Oh, this was this Kiss record was released on, you know, what is it, Casanova Records in 1970. So, they still have the rights. No chance they still have the rights to that. It's like, how do you know about this? He talks about it so confidently, like everything else, so we shouldn't.
This is what really bothered me. How confident he talks about like sampling and interpolation when you can just look it up and find multiple cases of people being sued and losing because they ripped off somebody's melody.
Yeah. I did actually do a little bit of digging into that, just to see, because I wanted to check what he was saying was correct. So I wanted to see if maybe the Eminem sample was like you know how sometimes they can't sample, so they'll replay the sample, like they'll remake it and make it sound like the original.
Maybe like pitch shifted or different speed or something.
Or literally like replay it. Some artists will replay it like and get it to sound like the sample, so then they can't do anything because it's, you know, it's just a cover at that
somebody
point,
replaying.
So I thought maybe I wanted to see what he was saying had any validity, and it kind of does, because it's the instrumental track that whoever made that intro for him isn't My Name Is. It's not quite the same. It's the same tune, it's the same idea, but it is literally someone's remaking of the instrumental for My Name Is, basically.
But even if that's true, doesn't he have to? Doesn't YouTube says, well, they claimed it. That's cool. They said they got it. That's cool with us. Don't you literally have to go to court though at that point to make your point, Sam, matter at all?
Well, the thing is, you don't even need to necessarily actually have the original sample. It just needs to sound close enough to it. And I'm going to betray a bit of my inside musical taste now. Taylor Swift had a song called "Look What You Made Me Do," and it sounds enough like a Right Said Fred song that they sued for writing credit on that record, and they have writing credit on that record now because the drum beat was enough. It was close enough to, I think it's, you know, Too Sexy for My Shirt, but either way, they got a song that sounded just enough like this one that they were able to take her to court and go, you've used our song, you've used our, you know, our music, our beat, so put us on the record. We now have, and they now have a co-writing credit on that record because it sounded just enough like. So you don't even necessarily need to have said you don't even need to have said like, I didn't take it. We did something to it. It's like, but it still sounds close enough that a court could easily rule, nah, it's essentially the same thing, give him a co-writing credit, or they still have rights or whatever. So it's not necessarily as safe as he thinks he is, and he's not necessarily as like clear cut as he thinks it is either.
No, it's a weird grey area that no one's ever really going to agree on. But
yeah, so like my point is like all this stuff doesn't like all this stuff can be true and we're 100% correct, nothing wrong, everything correct, but it doesn't matter until it goes to court, right? If that's because YouTube, this is not enough information for you to be like, you know what, that's not the same artist. You're right, I'm taking that off. They can't do that, right? If I'm correct, so you have to go to court at this stage, right? If to take these 2 strikes off, I'm thinking, right?
Right. What he's gonna do is he's gonna send the counterclaim. He's gonna wait 10 business days. And then, unless they send him paperwork that they've actually taken this to court, the strikes are going to go away. Just like exactly what had happened last time. And the times before that, and the times before that, and the times before that. So he knows exactly what the situation is. It's all just fear-mongering and paranoia for the sake of making people be on his side more, give him more money, and be more supportive.
Yeah. I mean, it's all for drama in the end, right? This is the drama stuff he kills for. Real quick, Be Awesome One, thanks for the contribution. 2 strikes are in question here, one from Universal Music and one from Cat's Open Hand. So there we go. Also, we have, thanks so much, Razor. I just tuned in. I don't know if you guys talked about this. Do you guys think this is just an elaborate con that DSP is doing to get more money for WWE champions? Well, the first half is right. I think the second one could be Street Fighter, whatever the fuck it's called, though, because I know TJ Gamebox has said his playing time of WWE champions is waning. Actually, it has turned into he can't track Super Street Fighter as much, but it looks like that's probably where his time is going, unless you think he's given up mobile games, which best joke of the night, right?
No, that was my just heard the news. My theory is thus sort of thing was. He's doing this for attention. He loves drama, and it's what keeps him going a lot of the time. It's what gets people tuning in. And I was like, yeah, maybe he is. Maybe he's just sort of faking this, and he's deleting a load of videos. But we've heard things out there. It's been said on other streams that people knew these were coming, etc. So, that blows that theory out. So,
contributing. Okay, Decepticon has a very, very, very nice contribution that I don't mention it. I don't call that out. I just ignore it. We don't talk about that here. Something about Family Matters VHS box set.
For those of you who don't know, VHS.
Well, you said Family Matters. Like 10% of the people watching know what Family Matters is. So fuck you. Get fucked. 2 out of 10 joke.
Thing.
It's an American, very cool show though. I'll give credit for that.
Is it as good as Red Dwarf?
No, I've never seen Red Dwarf, so I can't confirm or deny. But Family Matters was hot on Friday nights back in the day. Bicentennial. Fuck you. It is my birthday week, though, by the way. Fuck you.
Oh, very nice.
My week.
We should have a celebration.
Yes.
So, yeah, in quick response, is this an elaborate con? I think the only con-ish part is making this seem way more extreme and severe than what it actually is, because he's been through this before. Everything's been perfectly fine. And he knows the process, and he's going to figure it out. So I think that's the only con element of this.
Yes.
Because he did legitimately delete those videos. That's a huge length for Phil to go to, considering the number of views that are there and the amount of money that would have made him across the ad revenue across them all.
Totally,
that's a significant thing for Phil to do, and I don't think he'd do that in service of a con.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what makes me think he's definitely flailing and scared at home. And oh my God, I feel sorry for Kat today. Oh God, can you imagine the shit she's hearing? And Jasper.
Oh my God, that spray bottle's getting her working.
Just throw him in a pool. It's faster than spraying him. God damn it. Kat has locked herself in that room.
Yeah, I've seen people talk about this a lot. Even if there's a third strike, while he's disputing the strikes, his channel will not get deleted, and basically the clock is going to be stopped. So as long as he's disputing them, he's sending a counterclaim, even if there's 3, 5, 10, 50, this channel is still going to be fine. And he knows this. Like, I'm 100% sure he knows this. If he doesn't, then he's much fucking worse than I thought. But he must know this.
Well, I think he knows that, but he is doing some steps here that show that he is worried in some way. You know what I'm saying? We have to agree on that, because he's been in that Twitch channel chat a few times today. People have said that Twitch chat is a fun place to be, by the way.
There is a party going on right now in that
just
Twitch
party
chat.
time. It's like you sneak into your like college rivals' locker room when they're not there, and you're just going nuts. Everyone's going nuts with graffiti. It's a hard party in the Twitch chat over there. And Phil has been in there a few times, so I mean, he clearly is thinking about it and worried about what he's going to go. I hope if this comes to pass or whatever, like. It's not going to affect him that much if he goes back to Twitch, right? Do we think there's going to be any big effect there? I don't. But what do you guys think?
Not really. I really think he should, to be honest, as a business move, because he has. I didn't really realize this, but he has 100,000 subscribers on Twitch, or not subscribers, sorry, followers, which for Twitch is like
that's pretty
big numbers, like and you get a proper. If you've still got them left on, you get that proper notification when the person goes live, and it's just so much better set up for streaming. As much. Sorry, go on.
You just say Prophet says after the third strike you can't upload or live stream until it's cleared up.
Oh, okay. Well, that would affect things.
Okay.
Yeah. As much as his YouTube's come on in the last couple of years, it's like it still isn't competing. So I really think he should, as much as he. He said he wouldn't. But I do have I have 10 clips from the last couple of years. I don't know if we want to do it as like a game, because I'm not just going to sit here and play them one after the other, because they're not long, but they're not tiny little clips either. So I don't know if we could do a game of like, can you tell me how many months ago this was or something? See how much his attitude's kind of changed over the last couple of years.
Yeah, okay. So let's just. I guess we can guess what kind of timeline. Yeah. Just play one and we'll see what we want to do with it.
Do you want me to like put them in like a random order, or just go? I don't know.
Well, chronological would be kind of fun.
Okay, so the furthest to
furthest back, please.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I'll start you off with an easy one then. This should be very easy.
What the fuck are you fucking talking about, you lame brain pieces of dumb fucking shit? Hateful slurs. Hateful slurs. What hateful slurs do I use on my streams? What?
So that kind of goes without saying, I guess. Yeah.
There are so many videos that I've been finding on WPIG that have like that exact line, and then like they say that line and then like hateful slur, and they say it again, hateful slur, like ding dong die, Chinese, N word,
It's still so great, because you can answer him. You go, the ones you just said.
Yeah. What you said yesterday.
Yeah.
That was a character.
I think he may be in his Twitch chat right now. Sorry.
Okay.
Live from the scene. We're going live.
I'm just watching it right now, like seeing the names in there is fun.
Somebody posted in the Discord that he has under his recommended channels is Derek, which is fantastic.
I recommend that as well. Also, we got a hype guest to unleash on this one. Not Derek, no, not that hype, but connected to Derek. That's a big hint. Big hint. Huge hint.
Very nice.
Enormous hint.
Okay.
Luna Mills.
Yeah, could you imagine? We've got one of them.
Well, we have Luna Mills. So what's the first time
you did? Oh, that would be great.
First time you did quadruple insertion. How was that?
Did you really have to eat a lot before that scene?
We make all our names end with H. So like, my name is Sam. Could you pronounce it with the H, please? Sa.
Oh yes.
This how we're gonna convert all the dance into fans by just having things that they like on the podcast. We're gonna start having wrestlers, some like weird anime people, some furries,
Korean pop stars. Yeah.
Oh god, no, because then he's gonna like pop up in the chat, like really loving our porn star episode. When's the next adult star you get on? I just spam over and over again. Like, will you get on Jenna Jameson? Will you get on Jenna Jameson? Will you get on Jenna Jameson?
Yeah.
That'd be interesting though, wouldn't it? Like trying to appeal to each one of their niches. Like this week we've got a K-pop star on this week, and
that's a good April Fool's joke at least.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys, I love Singapore. I wonder if we have some fans from Singapore. Very nice place.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Sam. Play next. We got through one, so.
Yep. Right, next. Okay, how many months ago was this?
I cannot support shit like that. That's why when people ask me, "Oh, are you ever going to go back to Twitch?" No, not unless they actually have a giant shift in management and they outright say, "We screwed up. We did a lot of bad things. We admit that now. We want to change for the better." come on back, we promise you things are different, then maybe I would consider it. I'm not gonna go back there now. I'm not stupid. At any moment, they're just gonna do the same fucking thing again with no justification.
There's a lot of that, by the way. There's so much of that over the last 2 years.
What person on earth gets that kind of treatment? Like LeBron James would get like kind of treatment if he left his team and they asked him back, or who, you know, when he was playing. I'm saying, you know, like they wouldn't. Oh yeah, we fucked up. We want you to have you back. We also want to change management for you. Also, we want to say we really fucked up. We won't do that again. Please come back. No one's getting that email. No one on earth.
Look, I mean, bringing up LeBron James, they're definitely going to do it for him if he wanted to go back to the Cavaliers.
Well, yeah. I was over it. I went extreme. Yeah.
He's like a free agent that is like his back hurts too much to play basketball. He just passes water to the other guys. They're not. Nobody's doing that to him.
Yeah.
He could be on Raw or SmackDown now. He's a free agent.
Yeah. He's on house shows only. Yeah.
Yeah. He just takes bumps through tables. That's the only thing he does. Just comes out and they bust like a steel chair in his face and he just leaves.
Well, here's the question of the day. Just came to my mind because I have a funny answer. That's why I'm saying it. What wrestler is closest to DSP? Current wrestler, right? But you can't change anything about him. You got to say like he is closest to this, and you can give a reason if you want. But like, what wrestler is closest to DSP? And you can take that any way you want. Looks, personality, that kind of stuff.
Right. That's actually pretty good. But I've got up one because this came up once while me and Scott were talking randomly. I think he's a big boss man. I think he's like 97, 99 Big Boss Man, where he's like got the SWAT jacket stuff on and he's like Vince McMahon's head of security. That period of Boss Man.
Okay, we'll take that. Oh, someone agreed with you in chat already before you probably even said that. So there you go. Someone else said that idea.
Bastion Booger's a good shout though. So
I think Blue Meanie, like it just looks like it's kind of like it's kind of a good parody. It's a good parody.
I follow the Blue Meanie on Twitter. He's a lovely person.
Well, back in the day, you know, when he was that kind of interesting character with the Phil wouldn't do the blue hair, but like the body shape is a good parody of Phil. But anyways, that's the question in chat. But anyways, keep going, Sam. Let's go.
Okay. That was 18 months ago, right? So next.
Over the course of this year, a lot of people said, well, Phil, will you ever go back to Twitch? When your year is up of being suspended from the partner program, will you reapply? Allow me to explain after very thorough deliberation what my answer to that is. No! No! You don't go back to somewhere where someone's treating you badly. You just say fuck them and you move on.
Yes, you do.
Yep. Right.
Yes, you do. Easily.
That was 15 months ago.
Okay.
Right.
What it is there's still a group of people a year later who don't like YouTube. They don't want to watch streams on YouTube. They're so dead set that YouTube sucks. They don't want to be here. They want me to go back to Twitch. It ain't happening. I'm not going back to the business that abused me, broke the law, and fucked me over financially and everything else. It's a waste of time. Stop fucking asking me. In fact, from now on, every time someone asks me if I'm going to go back to Twitch, here's how I'm going to respond. Moving on.
All right. No matter what happens, Sam, send me all these so I can make a supercut for Twitter just to get going in the wave so we can just play all the greatest hits. Never going back. Fuck them.
My point was, if it wasn't clear that there's a softening over time. So
okay. Good. Keep going. Keep going.
Here we go.
I'm like
11 months ago.
No, I do not miss Twitch, although there are a few things that obviously are big shortcomings here. We already outlined them on the pre-stream today. I very much like being here on YouTube. I would never go back to Twitch.
There we go.
Oh, this is pre-gifted subs. That's pre-gifted subs at least, because that's going to be one of those little the things that are better on Twitch that they outlined in the podcast earlier today. Yeah, that's going to be that.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah. So that was, which one did I play? That was 11 months ago. So all right, 10 months ago.
Why? That's what people say. Well, Phil, when you're eligible again to go back to the Twitch partner program, would you go back? And some of my detractors and haters are like, oh, he's going back no matter what. That's where the money is. That's where the viewership is. He's going back. Well, guess what, folks? It's been over a year and I'm not back. I'm not going back. I don't want to be abused and treated unprofessionally.
A lot of that as well.
Slam.
Yep.
I've always looked it over here on Twitch. It's going to be great. Can't wait for that.
All right. 8 months ago.
I'm not going back to Twitch. Twitch can go fuck itself.
No.
Forever and ever. Seriously. Until they have a whole business strategy shift. Why the fuck would I go back there when on a moment's notice they could just ban me again with no evidence, no explanation, and just say fuck off? Why would I waste my time? I'd be a complete asshole asking for another fucking falling apart of my business to go back to Twitch.
Damn, fuck off
Final
forever.
Fantasy 7 music.
It is,
That's Final Fantasy 7, yeah.
Love it. 7 months ago.
So, I mean, I would never, ever want to go back there. That's like absolute worst case, last case scenario for me. would I go back to Twitch. It'd be like against my own will, against my own volition. If it's the only place to go, then I go to Twitch.
Yeah, see, that's very much softer now.
Yeah, softening a little bit. So now we're skipping ahead a little bit. There's a big break where he doesn't mention it or whatever. 3 months ago.
Worst case scenario, if anything ever happened to me and I got the suspension, I would probably temporarily got to go somewhere else, whether that would be back to Twitch for a week, whether that would be Facebook, whether that would be another one of these third-party sites. I would definitely do streaming somewhere else for temporarily, and then when the ban was lifted on YouTube, I would come back.
I hope he goes to Facebook. That's the funniest.
Yeah. Could you imagine that? Him like
Facebook.
swallowing his pride and going to Facebook.
I'll tell
Surely
my
not.
parents to check him out.
You know,
It's
there would
great
be like
here
a,
on Facebook live stream.
there would be a daily segment of him telling people to make sock accounts and not use their real accounts, so you could just like click on the profile, see all of their info.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because like, it'd be everyone's real names and shit, wouldn't it? Yeah.
That's the good outcome for me is going on Facebook.
Yeah. Okay, so that's it, and then we just get to yesterday, which I'll play the little clips I've got for you.
Yes, please.
We can do some React content and pair that off, probably with content over on, KO Gaming or something. We'll see. Now, worst case scenario, if what YouTube is telling me was not true, which would be really messed up, then we're going to have to try other alternate means. I might have to return back to Twitch temporarily. Now, on Twitch, I'm not in any kind of a program. I'm not in the affiliate or the partner program. So I might have to temporarily just stream there for a little bit, hoping for the best, and then I'm probably going to have to look into third-party options. I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to go to these other places. People have told me about, I guess, places like they're called Kick or Rumble or something like that. I don't want to do that. I've been on YouTube since 2008. I've built a community.
Isn't he using third party completely wrong here? By the way,
Yes, yeah, I wanted to mention that.
Every single thing is a third party, so it's not your own website. Third party options. Okay.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up. Yeah. And also the way he talks about them as though he's like just fleetingly heard of them. He's like, I guess Rumble, Kick, I don't know, like he's never thought about.
Just throwing out these words.
Like he's
I don't know what
not
they
been
are.
seeing them a lot recently.
Yeah, definitely.
The last hour or so.
Yeah.
So real quick though, what isn't there any? Why can't he just go? Isn't the easiest option is to go to KO Gaming for a while, right? That's the option if he just sticks on 2, right? That's what he's going to do. You think?
Isn't that ban evasion though?
Oh yeah, you're right. That's what he's talking about. Yeah.
He was he brought up a worse option. He wanted to go on DSP React if something happens to this channel. So he's gonna take the channel he's been developing and dump a bunch of shitty playthroughs on it. And it's completely gonna destroy that fucking channel. It's gonna be hilarious. But yeah, he said he talked to YouTube, so that's not considered ban evasion or something.
Yeah. I think until you're I think the logic he said was something like if you're kicked off, if you're just outright banned and then try and do it or something like that. So I don't know. But yeah, like you say, he did sort of clarify with YouTube that it was okay to stream from another channel while this was going on. So
Okay. Well,
I don't know.
Thanks so much, J-Dog. Laugh my ass off at the Final Fantasy VII music. Agree. All Final Fantasy VII enjoyers, I think, in this team. Meerkat, are you a Final Fantasy VII fan? Enjoyer? What's your
I
stand?
haven't played Final Fantasy at
never
all.
mind.
I don't even know what that is. I don't even know
God.
what video
That's
games
like
is.
I don't know what Red Dwarf is of
All right, go ahead, Sam. You have any more?
Right. Yeah, 2 more quick ones from yesterday.
We were going to do Street Fighter 6 demo. Maybe we're not. Maybe I do a random Twitch stream and we see what happens, right?
See what happens.
Yeah, just dropping it in there, and then last one.
Be safe. Hopefully see you soon. And if not, you'll know where to go. Twitter, Twitch. In the meantime, until we figure something else out. All right, guys. Thank you. Have a good night.
Shut the
There
fuck
we
up
go.
and be safe, by the way. Fuck you.
Be safe. There's a hurricane coming through, you guys.
Be safe. Fuck you. All right, go ahead, Steve. Sorry.
There you go. It's right there. But you know where to go. Twitter, Twitch.
Twitter, Twitch.
Yeah, it would seem that his mind is made up at this point. I don't think there's any. I don't think he's going to KO Gaming or DSP Reacts. I think given that as we've seen, he's in and out of his chat as are a lot of detractors currently on Twitch. So I think he's going back there and going to try and make it work. And honestly, I think that would probably be the best thing for him to do. To be honest,
Just about to say he'll be there blowing the dust off everything, but he wouldn't. He just sort of like going to sit back.
Fuck
now
no.
and be like, it's good to be back.
It's not like anything's different, is it? Like, you know, it's the same as it'd be the same as DSP Reacts if you do the big launch, and it'd just be the same fucking overlays and the same.
Dude, you know he's gonna make it seem like the biggest deal ever. It's a whole new setup here, the whole new website. You kidding me? I took all
I've
day
had to bring
this shit
an
up.
audience over here and get them readjusted.
Like he's carrying them over, like he's carrying packages over when it's literally not doing anything differently except putting a different email in.
Spare time, like.
Yeah.
What about the podcast though? Is he gonna change the number of the episodes since he deleted like 250 of them? Is it gonna be from we start from number 8 and then we go number 258, or he's just gonna rebrand it all together? It's episode 1 of the Philcast.
What intro is he gonna use too? Or is he gonna just skip the intro? Just use that
fucking
guitar part only?
Start with the intro. It's like
Kid flaming again.
I was thinking about this on stream today. He should just go on YouTube, look up a free starting soon screen or a streamer, download that because they have links in them, put it there. He's not gonna have problems. But he's
gonna have to
taking
wait.
Everything.
He's going to have to wait for somebody else to do that for him. He's too busy. He's got a house to operate, and you know, so he doesn't know how to do that anyway. So
there is just so much free stuff out there. It's how he doesn't just switch to lo-fi, you know, copyright-free music and stock fucking starting soon and stock overlays, stock everything. But no, it's all got to be weird, amateurish, fan-made shit. Like it's just
He could even like buy some. He could buy some like royalty-free music.
You gotta be kidding me with that.
And he could write that off as like a business expense.
That's
like
gotta
on
be
his
a
tax
joke.
returns. You know, that would be an actual thing he could do as an adult. But you know,
Oh, fuck no. Credit card? What's wrong with you? Oh no, sorry, I don't have a credit card. Debit card? Get fucked.
Yeah, and the cycle with him is now people are seeing that this people sending him troll stuff is the meta again, so they're gonna start doing it again.
Yeah.
So he like reactivated the cycle.
Prophet's already said
never
it.
stops.
He could use my Catfighter 2 intro. See,
Dayglow is in the lab right now, making one of the Skyrim intro. Come on, we need another one, Dayglow. It's been too long.
Yeah, that will never not be funny, man. The Skyrim one especially, where it just kept going on and on and on.
4 minutes, and it's all about banning. Ban people.
Yeah.
Oops, accidental ban. I love that, man. I can never not laugh. Accidental ban, unban somebody.
That was some
All
of my
about
favorite
banning.
stuff, man.
I remember his story. He said like Phil said to cut it, make it shorter, but he didn't do anything, and he sent it back, and Phil's like, okay, that's cool.
Oh, it's
even
such a joke,
that
dude.
again, another one that had copyright music in it as well, didn't it? That had that
That's
whatever that
I
song
forget
was.
their name. Some boys. Sky.
What was it? Life at the Outpost.
Yeah, that was it.
And it had my song in it too. It had the day off song.
yes, but you could have took him down.
Yeah.
Years on.
Well, Kanye could have.
Definitely Kanye, the AI Kanye.
That's a weird thing that's going on at the moment, isn't it? Like this whole AI thing. Like artists not sure what to do about people using their AI voices and that. Like that's starting. Has anyone heard that Oasis album? Like this Oasis songs. There's a whole album of Oasis songs that don't exist that were written by someone else, but they use Liam Gallagher's voice. And it's just like, so it's like almost like an alternate universe version of Oasis, like an album that's just, and it's like, where do you stand legally with stuff like that? That's another thing that's going to happen over the coming years.
Yeah, it's going to happen here. It's going to happen the next 5-10 years. We got to deal with that. But what can you do? You can make a whole TV show soon,
Good luck to the fucking government figuring out these laws. It's like,
I know.
Sir, can this AI, can it get into my house and fuck my wife? Is it possible for AI to do that? Because you've seen like Mark Zuckerberg in front of Congress. They ask him some dumb fucking shit.
My God,
good luck finding ways to make laws about AI.
Dudes have 2 minutes. They ask about like, well, my mom was telling me she wasn't getting the voting news on her feed. Like, you have 2 minutes to talk. Are you asking about this right now?
So there's a problem with the app on my iPhone. Can this thing access my iPhone and control my iPhone? And the guy's like, I don't know. I work for Google.
Dude, but one day it's going to be like, all right, you got a Cyrax, Cat, DSP, mix them up, like full sitcom coming out. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not that far away. Like,
The
well, it's funny or
Decepticons
not, who
already
knows,
doing
but-
that in The Sims.
Yeah.
I think you'll find.
Yeah.
Just this AI like art that's coming out now, where you can just literally type something in and it just goes like does it in an instant. Like that's scary enough. But what you're talking about, like a sitcom with that's never happened that just looks real, is gonna, you know, that's what 5 years away or something. You know, like who knows?
I don't know. Did you see that clip of the AI anime thing that went around a while ago on Twitter? Because it was fucking awful. It was like an AI generated anime battle. It was
it was the
but I mean that's
crew.
we're still early, right? We got a long time to deal with this shit, you know. We got 100 years, you know.
They were basically showing like what kind of stuff you could expect people to do. It was kind of like a preview. It wasn't supposed to be like a finished thing, but it did look terrible.
Yeah, they're just like visual artists, aren't they? Just showing you what you can. It's a really good channel, but there's a lot of people up in arms about it because, you know, there's real artists trying to make this stuff, you know. So it's but this is coming, you know. This is all something we've got to get used to.
Just a quick shout out to a comment in chat that you need absolutely no context for. The AI girls still say his name wrong.
Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
That's all you need to know, and you already know everything. So
yeah, let's do some messages.
Let's do that. We're just randomly
So,
talking.
yeah,
We've lost thousands of viewers so far with this random talk.
At least none of them could copyright claim.
We should delete all our streams, start again on Twitch. Rebrand it as the All That Being Said podcast with a brand new layout.
Anyway, let's do that. Should we do? Let's do one because we've got two from this person anyway. Yeah, let's do one from today because it's going to be topical. So yeah, let's do that first.
Another fine hello to That Being Said podcast. I have another question for you all. How many of DSP's griffs can you name off the top of your head that he reads like a script? The ones I mean are the ones that he repeat every day, or the ones that he's retired, such as, guys, I need money for the internet bill, video games, cat broke something. And the retired ones would fall under, oh, I'm getting chargebacks, stuff that he's only used once in a blue moon because otherwise it would be too repetitive for his fans and they would question something. Can y'all hit me with a list on however many y'all can name off the top of your head? Thank you.
Just stuff that he reads like a script.
Yeah, I'll go first because the biggest one right now. It's easy. Super chat, super sticker, tips. I'm fucking it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Super chat, super sticker,
membership,
whatever.
gifted membership, or tip?
Yeah. There's a bit to the beginning of that as well where he's like,
so many ways to help.
just simply liking the stream, leaving a comment, you know, and then he goes and we get the escalating series of like, you know, if you want to go the extra mile, then, and he ends it with tips, of course.
Maybe you're thinking that you like the stream and you want to support it, but you don't know how best to support it because
that's a good one.
You don't know how Bill would appreciate the support. Tips would help.
Well, I think one Piece of Peace has kind of championed this one, but now, guys. You can see what's going on here in the chat. You can see what's going on in the chat right now. Like you can see. I love that one. When he goes into the. You can see things are kind of slow today, so would really be nice. Would really be nice to hit that first tips goal. Anyway,
can we count saying like if we don't hit this goal, we're not going to do this event as retired because the membership goals are now daily, not monthly, so there's less like emphasis on it. It's like, you know, most of the month used to be like, guys, with this many members away, I'd really love to do this for you. But, you know, if we don't hit that members goal, you're not going to do it, you know.
Yeah, we're just
really
doing
want to
these
do this
things.
event.
Yeah, we're just doing them now. He's doing the things we've been telling him to do.
It's almost more insulting, I feel, doesn't it? Don't you? Like, it's like more insulting to the douchebags in this chat. Like, okay, we hit the goal. What do we get, Daddy? Oh, well, 5 more assholes.
A new goal.
Yeah.
Exactly. A brand new goal.
He just can't. It can't be normal. There's always got to be that little thing. Like he's doing the thing we've said. Just do the events. Don't make them a goal like this. You know, and not do them if you don't hit the goal. Don't paywall things. You know. But he's got to add those extra 5 on every time he hits the goal now. So even though it's not a goal, it makes no sense. It's ridiculous.
Another great one. I have no complaints. I found out he says that
Oh, yeah.
a lot at the end of the daily investment meetings. I have no complaints today, guys. You guys did great. That's like the most demeaning thing you can possibly say to an audience trying to enjoy your content for the day. No complaints, guys. You did great. What are you rating?
And another thing he does is the trolls are gonna say this. The trolls are gonna say that I'm ungrateful. That's not true. I'm very appreciative.
Yep. That's another thing I think like we're all sort of noticing a lot more now since the interview. And you in one of those Twitch clips that I played, he says something along those lines, you know, like my detractors have been saying I'll be going back to Twitch in blah 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 days, but look at me now, you know, and all that. And so he does say that a lot. He's clearly like got his eye on Kiwi Farms or everyone's Twitter accounts, probably watching us. Hi, Phil. The Twitch thing is mine. Is the Twitch kicked me out of the partnership program for no fucking reason, or a variation on that is another one he reads off like a script. So yeah.
Although that has been changing, it's now harmful slurs, not hateful.
Yeah,
not hateful, it's harmful.
Yeah. So
get out of here.
Yeah, that's changed over time.
We could go on forever.
If he brought up hateful slurs, the word hateful after that discussion about the king of hate, they would have roasted his ass. So he pretended not to know it. That's 1,000%.
Yeah.
Smart move. That was a smart move. Smart dodge there. The Titanic was sinking, but he at least saved one lawn chair.
That still doesn't feel real, the interview. I'm sorry, but it's
it doesn't.
Still, like that was a thing that happened, and everything in it happened. Like Keemstar was there. Like Phil admitted to play Champions, and was like, it all happened. It was wild. So yeah,
I don't know how Secret Limit's gonna do it. I think like the meme would be like top 10 moments and like make all moments from the interview. That'd be kind of hype.
Yeah,
but I don't know. That's the
maybe it's a video like the top 10 of the interview.
Yeah, that's something like that'd be cool too. But Secret, the balls are in your court.
That's the thing, man. Because like Secret covers them like very in detail and very well, and like the interview having his own video kind of feels like doing it the most justice to me. Because like that thing you need to like really, really go in deep with. Because like in every section of it, it's either him bullshitting or him trying to weave his like filibustering speeches, or just straight up just like lying.
Yeah, it's like compared, right? The section about Champions in the top 10 is good, but then you compare it to like the standalone video about Champions is so much better because it's just in detail, gone full on. So yeah.
And it really does make it as like a one-stop shop kind of place where you can just go and it's like, oh, it's about the interview. I'm going to click on this. I'm going to watch it. While the top 10 thing is like all these other stuff. So
either way, they've got
in a way, I'm just trying to convince Secret Limited, if they're listening right now, just make a video on this. I would like to watch it, and then make a top 10 video because I would like to watch that.
Basically, it's what you make more videos. Just make more videos for us. We literally love your stuff. That's all I can say. We love your shit amazingly. So please, we're begging.
I aspire to that level of editing.
Yeah. So. Anyways, we don't deserve Secret Limited. Everyone knows this. Everyone understands it. Let's go, Sam.
Okay, here is 2D2 Will.
Ooh.
Hopefully.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Numbers again, maybe.
Hey guys, 2D2 Will here, and I have something for you to ponder about. I think Phil turning his pre-stream into a podcast is one of the worst things he's ever done for his content, both in terms of his quality and his business. Think about it. The only reason that he even did the podcast in the first place is because people were complaining about the lengths of some of his pre-streams. But some of his pre-streams were less than 90 minutes long, which means that the people who actually like Phil's gameplay is now guaranteed to get less gameplay every single day, which also means it takes Phil longer to complete said games. In addition, Phil doesn't always have the ability to fill 90 minutes worth of content into these podcasts, which means that he fills them with stupid, boring Q&A, which reduces the quality of his Ask the King series because it's just overloading of Q&A. Why do a Q&A show when you can do Q&A every day on his podcast? Yeah. In addition, it has hurt his ability to grow because people are trying to go onto these streams if they're a new viewer and watch gameplay, but instead they're getting this boring, drawn out podcast that's usually filled with stupid Q&A. And in addition, he has had multiple issues with copyright strikes in terms of the intros to the pre-stream podcast and the Level 1 podcast. This has been a complete net negative for Phil and his fans. And on top of that, he doesn't get that much views, so he's not making money, at least in the on-demand stuff.
Bring in the heat.
Yeah,
As you'd say, bring in the heat.
So I think Lord Fang, I was going to say exact point you made in chat, so we'll give you credit first. It is giving people like Meerkat and other people now, it's like become a thing, is to just watch the pre-stream and get the fuck out. Because everything interesting happens there. So you can't even get the troll views anymore during the normal shit. Because like, all right, he's playing games, fuck it, we're out. You know? It's like, like Meerkat, you would not restream his whole fucking gameplay. I know you couldn't handle that. You never do. You know, but the pre-stream, that's where the hype comes in. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the pre-stream even nowadays is pretty much worthless. I mean, that shit is trash because it's become this whole, we get to discuss stuff and it's every single day. We don't get to start a discussion, decide something, finish it, tomorrow talk about something else. We just talk about the same thing over and over again, and every day we add like 5% of new stuff. So I guess we keep people engaged, but it's just like the same thing over and over again. And it's barely been any new gaming news or any kind of weird rants like that. It's just more like sitting there and conditioning the dents into giving more money.
Recently been bitching about the PC beta version of Street Fighter and how that's going to affect things. And that's been its whole thing. But I want to say in defense, that repetitiveness brought us to bingo. If it weren't for that King Jad, we wouldn't have bingo. I at least appreciate that. That is fun. That makes DSP's videos fun to watch. Not because of DSP, though. DSP himself isn't doing anything. It's somebody else doing the work to make it fun.
Exactly. So, it's the stuff that's kind of like pasted on top of these things. It's King Jad doing the pre-stream or Meerkat or whoever, and then gameplay. You know, you've got Piece of Peace. I can't watch gameplay raw. It has to be through the filter of someone else, because they add that stuff on top that arguably Phil should be doing himself. There should be this other element that's just missing there. He's just a very boring guy, and this is not for him. You know, he's not cut out for this, but yet he does it constantly.
The stupidest fucking thing is when you're done, you don't have anything else to say, you gotta end. That's the dumbest thing. Like that's level 1, like content creation world in any field. If you're done saying shit that's interesting, get the fuck out, right? And he has to go to 90 minutes. It's just mindless. All right, let's do Q&A. Oh, who cares about Q&A? We ask you, what's your favorite ice cream flavor? Well, I don't know about my favorite ice cream flavor. I like all.
And then the questions that come in, it's always either how, my experience with that thing, not a kind of inclusive discussion. It's just like, this is what I think of that. Or it's like, no, I haven't heard of this. No, I haven't heard that. No, I haven't seen that. And that's it.
All right.
And I just wanted to add, like 2 days ago, I think he had 2 false finishes for his podcast. He was about to stop twice. He kept on going into Q&A. He gave us the whole end speech is like, okay, you guys, this has been it. This has been a very meaningful discussion. Then somebody would send him a super chat, ask him about Bed Bath & Beyond going out of business. And there we go. We talked for 5 more minutes.
Talk about how Elon Musk is a bad businessman or something, how all this business side Phil giving business advice. I love that. That's my favorite. How he knows how to run business. Thanks, literal bankrupt man.
But again, don't forget, this all comes from an idea that he thought he would like use to shut up people complaining. He's like, right, okay, you complain about how long this is. I've got to call it a podcast. Now you know that this thing is happening first, so you don't need to come if you don't want to. And it's like, it ends up being like the more viewed thing, and then people piss off when he starts playing games because he's got nothing to talk about now because he just spent 90 minutes going on about everything. So he's boring during the gameplay. So
plus, as well as all this as well, when you actually think of it as a podcast, it's hilarious because interspersed with all this random schedule shit, there's him yelling at people saying, if you don't shut the fuck up, and he did it, I think it was yesterday, I was actually listening to some of it, and it's like he's telling someone to shut up about, because he was talking about he was on about something where it looked as though he should be talking about something on screen, like we should be seeing what he's seeing, sort of thing. And then someone called him out saying, "What's he on about? Should we be seeing this as well?" And he shut him down. He was like, if you
"Yeah, I saw that." The guy asked a legitimate question, like, "Should we be able to see what you're seeing right now, sir? Streamer, can I see what you're seeing? The fuck out of here! What you nonsense? Trying to start nonsense."
I believe that was him looking through the internet historian.
Yes, that was it.
Yeah.
And so in the middle of that, like Sam said, he also gets up and decides to out of nowhere stretch his legs, which means going downstairs, petting his cat, and just like randomly walking around in the middle of a podcast.
Like, how many podcasts do that? Like, think about this. I think it's zero. There's a lot of things Phil does that's very unique. That's one of them too. Like, all right, hold on, guys.
Like that kind of shit where he would take a piece of paper, then be like, "Okay, guys, I need to go put that piece of paper back. I'll be right back." And it reminds me of somebody who's at work and takes every single opportunity to waste time, and it's like super intentional. He just doesn't want to be there. And this, like, attempting to waste time and putting in this much effort into wasting time, it is kind of less. It takes less effort to actually do your job than to attempt wasting time so much.
Yeah.
But that's like how a narcissist would always do it, because they see this as like less work than actually doing work. But it never is. It always works out to be more energy and effort and resources than just actually doing like original work would in this case. Phil has like remained consistent to that. You know, everything is lazy, and it always causes him more further down the line. He could learn to edit, but he'd rather just rely on somebody else to make intros, and that's how you end up with copyright strikes. You know,
exactly
that sort of thing.
Exactly.
Interesting question. An interesting question here from Rocco Sandwiches. Thank you, my friend.
Oh, we do Q&A. Right.
Quick Q&A here.
We're a podcast. So
what's our favorite ice cream flavor? I mean, I never had that. I mean, I'm not going into that. I don't want to offend anybody. Anyways, I believe the interview set Phil to strike down channels. Do you guys think it is worth the interview happening for channels like Duty and Snort Hogan, Burnell getting gone? I miss those channels. Yeah, I think we all miss those channels. And I don't think it's not like a trade situation. That's a tough question. Like, I don't want anyone's channel to get shut down. I mean, I don't think Phil was setting this up for strike down. That seems like an extremely long con. Phil can't think about tomorrow, right? Tomorrow is too far.
Maybe you could see, like, maybe his ego is hurt by the how public, because you can't deny at this point the public image of how badly that went for Phil.
Yeah,
it's going to be very, very difficult for him to convince himself that it went well when all this overwhelming evidence is saying that no, it did not. So maybe he's sort of like lashing out to try and get a bit of, he's lashing out in anger, or he wants revenge, or he wants to like get a bit of like his confidence back or whatever. I could sort of see that, but I don't think that's how it is. It would have been more immediate. It would have been like the week after, or the fortnight after the interview. It would have been. But I don't think it is. I think this is something else.
Yeah, I agree. Well, like ALT said, I don't think it's a trade-off. But anyways, I'm glad the interview happened. It was hilarious as fuck.
Yeah. As much as I do I fucking miss like Raw and shit. Like I've been trying to watch Odyssey, and it's such a pain, to I don't know, it sounds like lazy or whatever, but it's such a pain to not have it just there. It's such a part
it is a hassle. It is definitely a hassle. I know it sounds like first world problems for sure, but it's just a hassle. Like, oh, I got Odyssey, ODY. Oh, God.
So that was like it was just like, oh, we'll watch him live for a bit. I'll watch Raw, and then as same thing for the clip channels as well. It's like, okay, I need to quickly catch up on shit, and that, like, it kind of feels like that's all gone at the moment. I know there's like Aquatil still around and bits and pieces like that. But yeah, it's definitely it's just a weird time at the moment for
but I think it's not going to stay like this forever, guys. Don't think about that. Don't worry about that.
There are always going to be somebody else popping up. I mean, Ivega's been covering his recent pre-streams. There's always King Jad who does bingo, which is arguably transformative enough that King Jad should be all right. There's still people around. It's just Piece of Peace is still around. So I've actually got videos coming, I promise. I'm sure Sam does as well.
2024 is going to be hype. Steve videos.
Toxic Cherry Juice. Toxic Cherry Juice is around as well, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot, and like we've said before, like there's a lot of people have popped up recently, of really talented people. It just seems to keep going. So
yeah, yep. You know, I love Phil threw in that thing. You guys are hurting each other, striking each other.
Oh fuck! Yeah, we didn't
Stop
even mention
striking each
that.
other down, guys. You're fucking us up. You're
no.
fucking everything up. And blah blah blah. It's like
Phil, we're not stupid.
Well, this is like peak confirmation bias because this is something he would like to believe because that would absolve him of any kind of guilt. So he looks for any tiny excuse or reason to believe it, and he just takes it as fact. And when people do the same to him, they should be in jail or off the internet.
That's the point, though. It's what he would do. So he assumes that other people would do it as well because he can't consider other positions because he doesn't really have that much empathy. So he assumes other people are doing it because that's what he'd do. So, yeah.
So it was just Phil trying to flail around saying like, "What guys shouldn't be doing this. I mean, you're messing it up for everybody." Okay, thanks for watching out for us. Really appreciate that. It's so nice of you. All right. Go ahead. We got a legend coming up next.
Yeah, we'll go with this one. This is Profit.
Hey, boys and all. I just want to give my 2 cents here on
whoa. Pause right there. What the fuck is that? Play it again.
What?
Play it again. I'm ready to ban this person. I'm going to ban this gentleman if I think what I heard. Get ready.
You heard it, yeah.
This is going to be a manual lean in.
Hey, boys and all. I just want to give my 2 cents here on the copyright strikes that are going down right now against the tracker channels and Phil himself. Now, my theory is it's Superhound hitting both camps. And my reason behind it is just like OIC, Superhound likes to watch the world burn. And with the detractor channels, he will take those channels down. Whereas with Phil, he'll only go as far as 2 strikes, which that 3rd strike is where your channel gets knocked down. Now, this in turn allows Phil to sweat bullets for 2 weeks with his shaky chair and go on his segments about, oh, I've done nothing wrong and I've done everything right, and basically just beg for people to help him. Now, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm right, I have no idea, but what do you boys think? Keep up the good work. Talk to you later.
That seems feasible to me. I think Superhound's probably like that. If there was a person like that, what single person doing all this stuff, just likes the circus, right? Makes sense. But who knows?
It's yeah. I don't doubt that. I don't know. As to this situation, I don't know, but I don't doubt that there are at least one. There is at least one person that likes to just fuck with both sides. So
it's just like trolling the whole detractor sphere, right? Including Phil. That's part of the fun, right?
Well, I mean, as long as you get a reaction, you just keep trolling. That's the whole idea, and the reactions all over the place constantly. So that's why you troll people, right? That's why people troll Phil to get a reaction. When they don't get a reaction, which is not very common, they stop. But they consistently troll him because they get reactions constantly. They get him to cry about like minor stuff for no reason.
Yeah. There we go. Right. Let's go to Bob Cassidy.
Right. Does no one remember the clip of when DSP spilled water on himself and someone on Kiwi Farms turned the mic up and you could hear him telling Kat about it, and Kat said, "I don't care." Bluntly. I'm surprised that I've never heard this be talked about on that being said. Are you guys aware of what I'm talking about? Is anyone aware of what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Kiwi Farms,
we all are. Yeah.
It's difficult to find on the search.
Okay, I don't remember this exact clip, but I remember listening to it. Okay, I'll say that. I don't remember if you could. I think I walked away saying I'm not 100% sure that was I don't care. I think that was my thought. It's tough for me. But am I wrong in that? I think it was like not guaranteed.
Yeah, it's. I don't think it's 100%. I don't care, but it definitely sounds like it because it's so like under the air conditioner and like it's this.
That's had to be like really boosted up.
If someone has the clip, send it to me and I'll give it to Sam right now. We can play it. If someone has it, send it to my Discord or Twitter, and I'll get it out so we can all analyze it together. But I don't think I walked away saying it was definitely that.
Apologies.
Yeah, I think I'm right in saying that King Jad did a video on it. I think back when he first started. I think this was around the time when King Jad first started pumping videos out. So I could be wrong, but But again, it was another one of those situations where like something kind of like inconsequential happened. Like, yeah, he spilt some water on himself, and so he has to get up, make a big deal about it while he's streaming. You know, like of course during his fucking pre-stream or podcast or whatever you want to call it, and then yeah,
That's
you do
content.
hear.
He loves that shit, man. That's content for days. Like yesterday, you won't believe this, guys. I spit water on myself. It was hilarious. I had to wipe it up. Got the towels. Oh, if you don't know what towels are absorption material, made of cloth usually. And I don't know if you know water works, but water. All right, I'll stop.
Yeah. But yeah, you know, you can. I think you can hear him saying in the background, like, you know, I'm completely soaked or something like that, and it's just like, just change your fucking trousers and that's it, done. Like, do you have to go and tell your wife about
your
it?
pajamas? Your pajamas.
Well, yeah, sorry, yeah.
PJ, please. The Zelda PJs got very wet. Those are very old. Some of the emblems are falling off. But yeah, how he said it, I remember was strange, right? To a normal married couple, like if you spill water, you'd be like, oh fuck, I spilled water myself, I'm stupid. And that's the end of it. You're like, I spilled water on it forever. Oh my god, it's crazy, honey. Can you believe this, honey? I'd probably say the fucking thing is her. She did. I don't care. I'm trying to get the third quest done. I have to crouch down here and steal this gem. We're losing Meerkat. We're losing Steve.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on at the moment.
Keep dropping up.
Weird.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I think we're back.
But yes, the answer is yeah. You're both there.
Them that keep dropping out. I thought it was me.
As you said it, Steve dips. Steve had it.
Well, we'll let them figure that out. I don't know. That's fine.
It's like I can still
No one has sent me the clip yet, so I can't play it. No one is sending me the clip, so I can't play it. We'll play it later.
Yeah.
Whenever I get it, we'll play. I promise. But yeah, that's a good question. We haven't talked
The
about it
answer is yes. We all generally remember.
I've heard it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Here is the Alpha Kuma mini doc.
Sam, I want to tell you, you have 3 bits to play, and we have. It's Jesus Christ. How's it this late already? Are we 45 minutes to play 3 bits?
No, it's not.
You do with that what you will.
We had to go into detail about copyright law and stuff.
And also AI, future.
Yeah. Okay. Should we do a bit first then? Let's hear something.
Oh, I've received the video. The video has been placed into my earpiece.
I have received.
Okay, so hold on. This is a video that might not just be that moment. Could you timestamp it, my friend? I know I'm being annoying and asking you to do something, but I don't want to just play the whole thing. It's a longer video, so it's 4 minutes. If you could timestamp it, you'd be a legend forever. Okay,
do you want to play? Shall I play a bit or?
Yes, play. Let's play a bit. Play a bit.
Any preferences?
No, we can do. We do have a Derek is. Let's have a Meerkat. You choose. We have one
What?
we've never a premiere or the Derekisms. A new Derekism. Let's save WPIG
Yeah,
for
let's
later.
do the premiere. Or
Okay,
yeah,
premiere.
whatever you want.
New bit coming in hot.
Okay, so
Not WPIG.
Oh, is that what that is? Right. Okay.
Yeah, that's the new styles bit.
Yeah. Okay. So what am I playing?
Jesus, I thought we just explained it.
Just play one of them.
What are we
Doesn't
playing?
matter.
You still haven't told me.
They're just random names of things. I don't know.
Okay, hold on. Let me check it. Jesus, disaster.
Fuck this. I'm going to the bathroom. You guys figure it out.
Go ahead.
Is this going better or worse than when you hosted on Sunday?
Oh, that was fine.
Yeah, that was fine.
DSP country style final, please.
Okay. Right.
Oh, here we go. No, hold on. But I got the timestamp.
Oh, fucking hell.
Because Meerkat just left, so we hear him hear the bit. The person spends some time on a bit. You want him to hear it.
Okay.
All right. It's Sam. I'm sending you this at 30 seconds of this clip right here. Just the audio is fine. You want me to run my stream? You want me to run your stream for you? Thank you, Judge. Where am I playing? You still haven't told me.
Cool. All right, here we go.
30 seconds. Get ready.
Also, just before he starts, I'm just like really annoyed by all of these strikes because I was going to do a compilation.
Starts the video.
I was going to do a compilation of like all the times Phil said.
Listen closely.
Italian hair, and half of them gone now.
Ah, right. Hey, LT, you can't hear Steve, can you?
No,
I can't hear Steve right now.
Fuck.
That's weird. Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
Don't know what to do about that.
Refresh.
Okay. Here we go.
Devon cleaned up all the way. For me, it's so hard to hear, but I'm going to mute myself, play just the audio, so you guys can hear it.
Here we go. James the Lesser video here. Shout outs.
Oh, yeah. How dare you? I'm so exploded all over me. No, I can't. Exactly. No, that is water. I don't know why I did that. I opened 100 and everything exploded everywhere.
Was that it? All right, this is the. I'm still less confident. Sorry, did I talk over you, Steve? Someone said I talked over you.
Yeah,
I couldn't hear you. That's why I did that. By the way,
Yeah.
Sorry.
I've been having connection style problems.
I did not mean to talk over Steve. I would never do that knowingly. I didn't hear. I don't care that much. Did you guys hear it?
Yeah, bro. This was like the most nothing thing I've ever heard. It was like overanalyzing a picture that you think is Bigfoot, so you tend to look into it and project Bigfoot on it. This must be Bigfoot, dude.
Inconclusive. Go to the bit, Sam, please.
Let's do it.
DSP country style final. This is.
Here
we should
it
give
is.
credit to the person. Let me give credit to this person. Go ahead. Play it though.
Howdy, folks. Are you tired of all the urban style and hard rock style DSP songs you hear on the radio these days? Well, then you're in luck, because I've got a 6 CD collection that's going to knock you out of your boots. Introducing the Dark Side Phil Whip Snorting Country Classics Collection. 80 classic country tunes straight from the birthplace of country western music, Bridgeport, Connecticut. You can relive the classic moments of Phil's life and career with these wonderful tunes, such as the soulful Palin Jennings ballad, Mamas, Don't Let Your Babies Grow Up to Be Streamers. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be streamers.
That's a good one.
They'll never go out and they'll always get gout and marry for convenience, not love. And what about this smash hit from the 90s, Achy Breaky Cat? Don't tell my cat, my meaty sweetie cat, I just saw a booby in a game. Cause if you tell my cat, my achy breaky cat, she mightn't break the dishwasher again. Sit down next to your soulmate, pull out your phone and tap along to this tune, 16 bucks by Tennessee Ernie Snort. You spend 16 bucks, 51 cents. You pull another Hogan card and increase your debts. Please, Scopely, don't you introduce another event. I just can't squeeze any more from these dens. Don't forget to show your best gal just how much you love her by blasting this classic loud enough to hear it downstairs over the sounds of her sobs. It's A Horse with No Name by Scamerica. I moved to a condo with a horse-style dame. Now she has a very robust frame. Out in Renton, nobody here knows her name. Only the DoorDash driver ever sees her for shame. Don't delay. Order now and get all these country-style songs and more by ordering the Dark Side Phil Whip Snorting Country Classics Collection today.
Only $110.09. Check, cash, money orders, and e-transfers not accepted. Please send payment in the form of iTunes gift cards directly to Fred Meyer in Renton, Washington, care of Capernell, or email the number on the back of the card to downfromtheraptors@gmail.com.
Dude, that's General GK. First ever submission. Awesome, dude. Please, keep it coming in. That was incredible. I love the find your soul, sit down next to your soulmate and pop that phone out.
Tap along with these.
Yeah, tap along, yeah. Great stuff, man. That would be heavy rotation.
Yeah, now that he's done it, I'm wondering how no one's done Horse with No Name before. It's like,
I would never do that.
I think it seemed too obvious. Yeah.
It was right there. Right. Here is the.
There you go.
The horse-style dame.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Here is the Alpha Kuma mini doc.
Okay.
Garrick?
Yes.
The Alpha Kuma has adapted to have no shame. He's also resourceful. In the past, the Asian machine stole his mother's credit card to send money offerings to the begrudge. When no one wanted to give attention to a cooming pest and rejected by his parents, Derek had found a new home out in Washington state. Raised by the begrudge, he had learned skills. One skill, to freeload, using broken links, the Kuma's farms chart, begging amateur pornsters to say his name correctly. After bonding to the bloated swine, the Kuma teaches random facts to the pig as an act of friendship. It has been known the begrudge has adopted many into his flock. In time, when the alpha Kuma grows into a predator, we will make his pilgrimage to the Snort fort to complete the life cycle. Derek, mating with the horse of the Howlers while the pig roach is watching the ceremony. He will then become the new author of the house, allowing the pig roach stream and big toad death. In this small ecosystem, the natural world informs us 100%. Live a life of a cock or not. Right?
Oh, I'm all for it. Cuck life, 100%. Live the life of the cuck. Why not?
I like that. Good writing there, because it was like, offering facts as an act of friendship, and that's really good. Classic.
They finally used David Attenborough to react to something.
I think
people in chat calling him Attenborough.
Attenborough, of course.
Yeah.
Paradox, thanks so much. He got your big tweet.
There we go.
And
successful.
also,
I'll do it more from now on.
TJ Gamebox, my favorite country singer is Garth Crooks. There we go. Classic style messages. Go ahead, Sam.
Right. Here's Ross.
Hi guys, in light of the most recent events, I wanted to ask you what you thought the percentage split was of Darkside Phil genuinely thinking the sky is falling versus just milking the situation for drama, views, and of course, monetary gain. Because surely you can only cry wolf so many times and get away with it. All right, thank you.
Well, that's the thing. For normal people, yes, but his real fans that donate money are not normal people, so you can do it forever. It's infinite.
With Phil, it's clockwork, man. He knows the playbook. We've already had the emergency video, so we should be able to tell what his next move's going to be. We probably do. He's going back to Twitch.
So. He's going to the playbook, and some dance going to drop 100 subs. And think about that. That's a great use of 100 subs, by the way. Is drop it. How much money that is dropping 100 subs, and then Phil's going to be on Twitch for 2 days, and then go back to YouTube once everything's cleared up. Great drop of subs, bro. Great job supporting the community.
I just think he's setting up for a backup right now, like a backup plan. He's not necessarily immediately going to go to Twitch, but he's considering it.
Because
there was some comments on his emergency videos of people pointing out, "Hey Phil, you should go back to Twitch because there the copyright isn't that bad," and he replies to them by saying, "Well, it's actually much worse, you fucking idiot."
But guarantee you, when he's back over there at Twitch, he's going to be like, "No, I think you'll find the copyright situation over here is much better than YouTube. This is everything YouTube should have been. Look how long it took YouTube to get gifted subs, where they've always been here on Twitch, which is great. I've always loved Twitch. He'll wrap it round. His ego's good enough at twisting stuff like that. He went back to YouTube after shitting on it for years on Twitch, so he can easily flip the other way."
The only thing you can be sure of is tomorrow is going to act like today was the hardest day of his life again because of all the hard work he's been doing.
On his day off.
Oh, God. Can you imagine? This is going to be literally the worst day of his life in his mind. The previous worst day, I believe, was the grocery store or something happened there. That was a month ago, I think. He said it was the worst day of his life. I can't remember that exactly.
It was the birthday.
Birthday, yes. Worst day of his life was the birthday, yes. Woke up late. That kind of very tough day. This is going to top that, though, because he had to type a few words.
Do we think the DoorDash is going to be early, late, or on time?
Oh, well, he definitely ordered it last night.
He ordered it last night, yeah.
Dude, all he does is order out, constantly, and he's not afraid to share it anymore. Like, well, last night I ordered out. We got this. It was fine. I mean, it wasn't bad. It was okay. Then we ordered it for the morning. We ordered it at 11 p.m. or whatever. We ordered it in. We got it 30 minutes early. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, come on.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, actually, yeah. Tomorrow is going to be the same thing as last week. It's going to be like we were going to do something, but I had to deal with, all this stuff going on at the moment, so we didn't go out. And so yeah, we did DoorDash because we deserve it. One meal a week and all that.
Fortunately, Kat's playing something on the PlayStation 5, so she was fine to stay in all day and play that.
That's his excuse now. Yeah, she's playing a game. She's loving this. She's loving Hogwarts these days.
Phil's going to be busy following all the processes.
It's a new addition there.
It's on the list. Yeah,
He said, these are our processes.
Processes. That's a rare one.
It's the S. It's when a C makes an S sound. Like we've got a successor and that. It's
the
he just seems incapable of doing it. So yeah,
amazing. Cool. Right, here is Barrett Wells.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to get used to hearing that for the next week. But yeah, big ups, you guys, and to the chat as well. All right, take care, everybody.
Yep, you are correct. It's a legend, and that you are not wrong. It's going to started today already. So tomorrow's going to be triple style. The whole pre-stream podcast going to be talking about it. We've seen the playbook before.
Yeah, big ups Khan for the super chat. He wants us all to say salt in the DSP voice. Is that the Snort Burnell salt?
Yeah, I'm guessing. Yeah, all I can taste is salt. That one.
Salt. Salt.
Yeah, it's harder for the British style gas.
Yeah.
Salt. Really.
Salt.
Like
all I can taste is salt.
I feel like you've got to thicken your tongue in your mouth.
Yeah.
Salt.
Weird.
I'm getting excited. Thickening. Speaking of thickening, let's get to our next call, please, Sam.
What?
I don't know. Off the rails. Off the rails tonight.
Okay, right. Here is our next call. This is Michael Johnson.
Hello, That Being Said podcast. The dark gates have opened and I've entered this new world. I will not tell you what I've seen, what he's done. So many children, so many bodies. Terrible, horrible, more horrible than Phil's own consequences of his actions. It seems that Phil has not learned a lesson. Phil has not learned anything. Phil's removing videos of his terrible podcasts, and he won't do anything to fix it, even if he is on his day off, which he cares more about. Phil's content is not improved. Phil's gameplay is not improved. Phil cares more about this business than his own livelihood. Except to say that even if Phil keeps this up, he's not going to learn his lesson. Maybe if he didn't try to track the channels, he probably would have got something better. What do you think? As for me, it's time for me to continue on this weird world. I'm not touching anything. I just hope I can get out. If I don't make it out alive, well, I'm gonna have to kill the Derek monster myself. It might take a couple of months, but I will try. It's not, fortunately, it's on Dark Souls. I'm done.
Big ups, Michael, man. That was cool. That's first bit style submission for Michael. That was cool. I appreciate that, man. Out of nowhere, too. We're like getting ready for the Michael, ready for Michael's thoughts, and then boom, Robo Michael came out. Awesome,
I love when people do that. When they're like, you know what? I'm going to a future where like Derek was, or come with me if you want to win.
Yeah.
I love when people just do like, I'm doing a bit this week and just run with it. It's great.
That was one of the first. One day when I'm really feeling extra time and heavily regarded, I want to check like when did the bits start on the show, because I think the first bit ever was someone being Phil, I believe, right? And I think that's the one we use in the intro, isn't it, Sam? Like Phil saying like I love the show. That was from the first ever call, someone being DSP, and that kind of set us off, and the other people got the idea. But one day I'll go back. Historical.
Meerkat might know the answer to that. I don't know.
I know the one that we have in the intro is definitely one of the first ones, but I don't know which one was the first.
Yeah. I'd like to figure that out one day, but anyways, not important. Let's go.
I do really like it when people get creative with this, because 90% of what I do begins with, you know what, I'm going to do something really stupid.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, definitely.
I should do something stupid soon.
Yes, please. You do stuff too not stupid. like direct capture is the opposite of stupid. You need to pick it up the stupid. That's what makes it awesome, though.
I'll have a think. Right,
Yeah.
here is Lord Fango.
Big ups, that being said, and I'm here once again talking to you through dial-up. Wait, I mean my very poor quality microphone. My question this week, and this is for the joys of all the British people listening right now, is a
Oh, God.
British-styled question.
I'm out.
If Bill was a British streamer, if he was born down here, had the accent and the whole 9 yards, what do you think his career and lore would have been like? I think multiple things would have changed. I think Phil would have looked like the classical football fan, you know, bald, massive beer belly. Inevitably, I could see him being a Tottenham Hotspur supporter. And they're popular and have no substance, and so is Phil. I can also see multiple things changing in his lore. Maybe instead of taking Kat to Burger King on her birthday, he took her to Wakey Wines instead. Because everybody loves Wakey Wines. Maybe instead of working at a helicopter company, Bill worked at a double-decker bus company. I can see loads of things changing. So my question is, what do you think Bill's lore would have been like, his personality would have been like, and his career would have been like if he was British?
Oh, that's a great one.
There's
He'd
a
be Welsh.
skit in there.
Yeah, definitely. Jesus, British style jokes flying over my head.
I don't know. Yeah, I feel
Homemade
like-
fish and chip sauce.
Yes. The chat are just going to come up with the best stuff.
Yes,
here, man.
yes.
It's like,
I feel like there's a skit here somewhere. There's like we could write and script something, and because there's so many ways you could deal with this. Like,
yeah, this is
Just
it's
quick
too good.
changes, right? Yeah, like instead of
Yeah.
the helicopter company, the double-decker bus company is perfect. You know,
Yeah.
that kind of British it up to the max, though. You know,
Yeah.
like
Along
instead of
with-
gin, what's the British drink though? What, like instead of gin, what would he be drinking? Like it's not really what
Stella.
Get it? Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Nuki Brown, maybe.
Yeah, it depends. Yeah, it really depends because we're a small country, but there's a lot of, is he a Geordie? Is he a Cockney? Is he, from the South country, whatever, but it'd be along the same lines as like the Derek World Order, which we
Welcome to
missed,
the
by the way.
Welcome to the Level 1 podcast.
Exactly.
Please do that. Please do that.
It would sound like me.
just do it in like a British accent. All the things he says. That's funny enough.
Me. Wait.
Yeah, I think that somehow might be the funniest. Is just thinking of DSP as like Noddy Holder, just like Wolverhampton accent, like. All right, mate. Welcome to me podcast.
I moved away from Liverpool to get so I can sort out me back.
What's a video game that he would have been fourth at? That is really hyped in the UK.
FIFA, FIFA, right?
Yeah.
FIFA.
It'd be like Pro though, wouldn't it? It'd be like Pro Evolution Soccer or
Pro Evo,
something.
yeah.
Not quite. I don't know.
Yeah, Street Fighter's big enough. I think you could consistently carry that over. Maybe Mortal Kombat. There's more of a Mortal Kombat scene over here than.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, maybe.
Okay, let's un-British style this
Street
show.
Fighter competition at the local community centre.
See, you have to do it now, man. It's too good. Damn, it's too good.
I got this Tekken trophy from a shopping mall.
See? Yeah, please do the Kaching Burger complaint, but fish and chips. That kind of
Nipped
thing.
over to Sainsbury's to get me cherry juice.
Too much tartar sauce on your fish and chips. Come on, explain it.
Oh yeah. He'd be an Amiga guy, definitely. Dorzak. Yeah.
Amiga, yeah.
Amiga. Yeah. But about a BBC Micro, you never know. Could play back for an East Garden back in the day.
Okay, let's end this. WPIG bit, please. Americanize the show again. What WPIG is a very American show. We need to hear it. No video necessary this time. No video.
What do you think about that, Rambo?
Howard, we were never mates, brother. I said, brother. Howard, we were never mates.
Mate.
We aren't friends anymore, Howard. We were never friends. Right.
British snort.
Me and Rambo, we used to go to the Chippy. We used to have a pint at the Chippy.
I think it'd be funnier for them two to do it. Like you
yeah,
two
yeah. That's
should do
I
it,
think
yeah.
maybe we say
Oh,
way
yeah.
stupid stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Why am I
which one is-
toxic?
Right, which one's the WPIG?
The one that says
Derek, is it?
WPIG, I believe. Damn.
It doesn't. None of them
Oh,
do.
love to lose. Love to lose. Love to lose.
I was supposed to know that.
Sorry. Please.
Yeah, well, you know what, mate? I've got a podcast.
Just drop her off at the pharmacist.
Oh, there'd have been none of that. We've got the NHS. It would have been like, it's going to cost thousands, like. None of that.
All right, let's go.
We'll give it a
Right. Here we go.
The following announcement has been paid for by WPIG. Giga Crew.
That's the sound I love.
WPIG 1651 Rambo Bambo McGee, and this is how you do start a radio show while on blow, stroking your own flow in the snow. And today we have an extremely special show for you today. As part of its Love to Lose initiative, the city of Stratford has asked that we at WPIG do a quick discussion here on air about losing weight and the importance of not being overweight. Of course, I'm not a doctor or anything, but I will be playing one here just for some fun, and hopefully we can encourage some of our listeners out there to get more active, maybe get healthy, and hopefully they can live a longer and healthier life. Sound good?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Who said that? Anyway, let me introduce my esteemed panel, starting with Chantal. How you feeling, Chantal?
Hey guys.
All right, nice to have you here with us. Be sure to try to stay positive today. Next up is Richard, and Richard has a bit of an anger issue as well, but we're going to deal with that later. How you feel today, Richard?
Dude, my life sucks.
Oh, sorry to hear that. We do have Philip as well. Hello, Philip.
Everyone, Phil Burnell here, also known as Darkside Phil on the internet, and I'm going to try to make this as concise as possible, although I have a story to tell today. I'm really not making this video.
Richard, I'm going to start with you. How you wanting to begin your weight loss journey?
I'm not trying to fucking lose weight. Who says I'm trying to lose weight?
I'm sorry, the producers told me that. I guess I'll go somewhere else. Chantal, let's ask you, what are you trying to accomplish here? What made you kind of want to try to think about losing weight?
Sorry, I'm just like having a really bad time right now. I'm hangry. Like, I have not eaten a single thing in forever.
Ooh, okay, that must be very tough. But I see, Richard, you're raising your hand. Do you want to add maybe something positive to this?
I've done significant damage to my body, my core, my structure, my heart, all the strain I've put on it for 34 years of living like a fat slob, which I am.
Stupid fuck.
Philip, we're not going to take that toxicity here. It's a very positive place here. Since you are very talkative, though, might you share with everyone what your secret has been to your weight loss so far?
I don't necessarily think it was a secret per se. I was really overweight for multiple reasons. Number one, because I ate too much. I ate the wrong foods in excess, and I had no limitations on my body whatsoever. So, let me give you an example.
You, Richard, what do you think you might do with the rest of your day on your quest to, start losing some weight?
I might drink a Pepsi later on.
You fat fuck.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Guys, we got to simmer down here a second. Chantal, is there anything you might want to add here to kind of get everyone to calm down a little bit?
We should go to the Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah.
Guys, no one's going to the Cheesecake Factory. We're supposed to be doing a discussion about how to lose weight and how to, take steps to better your health. Does anyone have any other ideas here? How to turn this thing around?
You guys like pizza? I know I do. I love pizza. I'm Italian. Would you like to have a pizza party with me?
Perfect.
Motherfucker, you know that choice, right? A big old chili bean.
Okay, guys. We're not going to have a pizza party here. We're trying to talk about how to lose weight. Okay, so I'm going to try to move on here.
I got a pizza here.
How do you have a pizza here?
I got a large grilled cheese stuffed pizza with one topping because right now their deal online.
Okay, I don't care what the deals are, guys. We're not doing this.
Huh?
We're not having a pizza party right now.
Oh my goodness. I'm so excited.
Oh, my lord.
Okay. And now all three of them are eating, and this whole bit is over. Richard, what are you even eating right now?
These are French fries.
I have no idea how he got those, but this is over. Chu, can we finish this thing? Are we done here?
It's time for another Attack on Titan figure.
Oh, Jesus. We're done here. I'm walking out the studio. Whatever.
The breadsticks. Oh my effing God.
We have a pizza here. We got beef.
Why is
Used
Coke
to be
here?
cheddar cheese, spinach, honey barbecue sauce, extra bacon,
Heavenly.
Philly steak.
They were like
onion,
crispy
few cups
color.
of garlic butter.
On the outside, golden brown, crispy, tasty, with a little bit of butter, and this
Lord, Lord, and them who refuse it is few.
Huh?
That's it. I'm having too much fun with that shit, man. It's good.
These are great, man. This is it's better than the border control from last week. It somehow is
really?
better, and I love the fuck out of that.
I don't
one,
think
yeah.
this is better than this one. This was one I have to be behind the scenes style thing. Me and Meerkat were talking about an idea, and I had one planned for today, like that, already almost done. So I had to put that together all today. I was like, I still want to do one of these. So I put that together today. I didn't think it was that hot, but I thought Border Patrol was better. But anyways, I'll take any attention and praise I would love. So please, thank you so much.
Yeah, this shit is hard to do, man. Because like those other fat motherfuckers, they don't have a pig go about them.
No.
So you need to actually look up those quotes, and this shit is hard to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was obviously Foodie Beauty and Wings there. Both interesting people for sure.
But like
Team
even with
Wing.
like bring up the transcripts and search through that, that's a lot of time to go and find those specific ones. So yeah, it's a lot of work, man.
it's fun. It's like Chu said, it's like like adult. It's a doll house for adults, and I was like, I guess that's right. You know, you're making the story and stuff. Like, it's pretty much the same thing. Yeah. So all right, let's go, Sam. We need to get through a lot more.
Okay.
Yes.
Here is Kill Snort.
Hello, that being said, podcast. Just a quick thought. Who could have predicted that Andy Dick and Eminem would team up to take down Phil? I didn't see that coming. I thought it was a little revealing the way Phil handled it, though. Like, I personally didn't think that Phil was the one taking down the channels. I thought that was way too much work for him. I didn't think he would even want to put forth the effort. Which is why I thought it was just some random asshole. But after all this goes down, this first thing that he runs to is, the detractors, guys. The detractors are the guys that they're taking me down. They're not going to have anything to make fun of if they take me down. And I thought that was a little revealing because, like, if everybody in your neighborhood was getting broken into except you, and then one day your house is broken into, you don't immediately think the neighbors are breaking into your house. You think it's somebody else's. I got broken into
Good
too.
point.
Unless you're breaking into your neighbors' homes, that's the only time you would think that they were the ones doing it. So I thought that was a little revealing. It's like, everybody's channels are getting taken down, and then yours gets taken down, so you think it's the other channels doing it. So that tells me that you were in on it. Anyway, that's just my thought. Have a good day, guys.
Pretty hype thought right there. That makes you think. Great metaphor there. Get the mind working, you know?
Sure.
Yep.
We're all thinking. Yeah.
Everyone's
We're all thinking.
mesmerized. Like, yeah, I guess that's right. That's when you know you made a good call, when we just are silent.
Yeah.
It made me think, but I'm still of the opinion he didn't really have much to do with it. Outside of the people that he showed, I don't think he had much to do with the rest.
No, but the point is, it's still being done in his name, so we had like some impetus to act and at least say, hey, like take attempts and effort to stop it, and he didn't.
Oh yeah,
so,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I bet he's doing everything he can today, though, to do his to sort his own problem out.
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
God, imagine like the legal services you could buy if you had 50k from Keemstar. Like, great right about now. Though.
Yeah.
Oh, can you imagine the meal he's gonna have today? We had to eat lunch meat sandwiches today. It was horrible. Go ahead, Mick.
Yeah. I was low-key expecting him to reach out to Rikita, because Rikita is also somewhat of a DSP fan. Not a DSP fan, but kind of a interested in what is going on with all that shit. I would be expecting them to have some discussion, because Rikita is gonna be free, dude. He's not gonna ask for any money.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
I wonder how that would go. I think
So, Nick.
Rikita knows that he knows of DSP, but I don't think he's like a DSP fan. He just knows of it. I know he was talking kind of nice to DSP a while about, but I think that was for the interview, because he wanted
covered the
interview.
bankruptcy, didn't he? He covered the bankruptcy and all that.
Yeah, he's not a fan, but he's like a fan of a lolcow as you can be, not an actual unironic enjoyer, but like you watch the train wreck like all of us do. Because he had LSB on his podcast talk about him. He made fun of a bankruptcy call, which was hilarious as fuck. He was looking over those documents, I think the leaks as well. So yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, exactly.
Bob Starkey says, when we hit the typical, I will debut a new knife. Is that a British style reference, I'm guessing?
Yes.
A lot of knife crime in the UK.
Yeah, probably.
We do that gun style over here.
Yeah.
Chris Dorner says, ALT Smugface listened to his own WPAG. Reminds me when DSP forced the Dens to watch his first YouTube snort, nodding and smirking clown style. Yes, exactly. That's what I'm going for.
But that's funny, though. Those skits are funny. That's the thing.
I'm not going to lie to you. When I play it back, I laugh. I'm like, oh, that was pretty good.
Dude, that's how I feel with my shit too. Like when we had the King of the Ring, like every time like any of us played, it was like you like what you did and you want to share it with other people. That's how we feel. It's just with DSP, the short was something that somebody else did for him, and yours was something that you went through all the effort to put together yourself.
Yeah, definitely.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Not ashamed to laugh.
No shame in writing stuff you think is funny. Like I've been editing videos, and I'll be like, I'm still laughing at that. That's still funny.
Hell yeah.
Definitely.
I think somebody said this like back in the day when YouTube was a thing. You make videos that you would like to enjoy. And that's the videos that are the best because you get a viewer base of people who enjoy the things that you enjoy putting out.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Definitely.
Right. I have a feeling I know what this is going to be. And I think it's going to be a good one.
Here we go.
Let's go back to something that's not topical and more predictable, but not predictable at the same time. Yep. Come on, guesses, please.
Okay. I'll go Leanna. Off the board with Leanna. Go ahead.
I'm just going to say Rambo because I have to have a prediction. So it's Rambo.
I'm going to go with Ocarina.
Ooh. Sam, you're last. You made us guess.
Sorry, hang on, everyone. Sorry, everyone. Sorry, we have to skip it. We've got flagged for copyright. Sorry about that. Sorry.
Now I want to know what it was, even though there isn't anything there.
Yeah.
So, Brad Burning, could you tell us what you were thinking about using when you made that bit, please? Thank you. I believe it was Leanna.
No, don't.
Let me know.
Like it'll really wind him up to not. No, so don't.
Yeah.
I can't go to sleep tonight.
I know it's a meme, but have we ever got claimed for this song or something? I don't think we have.
No, yeah, we're not claimed, but we get it every week. You know the
copyright thing where that's blocked in Russia or something. Who cares?
That's why we started trying to talk over it, wasn't it?
That's
we started to try and obscure it by talking over it and making our guesses then rather than pausing it.
Yeah.
Put it this way: we can't monetize these videos when that song gets played. But...
Yeah. But we don't anyway. So go ahead.
Yeah.
We do it because you like it. We do it for you.
We're not monetizing you guys. Come on. I gotta go to the bathroom, by the way. I'll be right back.
Super sticker, super chat, membership, gifted membership, tip, or whatever. Like.
Even liking the stream helps.
Simply a like.
Or you can listen to us on Spotify, Apple, iTunes. We should just have this whole like ironic read of all the places they can find us. Because we must be on like a lot of streaming services, right?
I mean, we're on the main. Spotify's the main one, but yeah, also you can find us on Apple, iTunes, and everything. It's all automatic. So.
Yeah, we're definitely.
And you can also find all those deleted episodes of the Level 1 podcast on Spotify from some dude who's not DSP, who's just been posting them there for no reason.
Yes.
To make it look like it's a proper podcast. That's why he's doing it. Yeah. It was like my dad listens to us through Amazon, so you can listen through your Alexa.
Yeah.
I know that.
Imagine getting in your car, like, all right, let me listen to Level 1 podcast. I like gaming. I'm sure he puts it under gaming. It's like, what the fuck is this? What? The guy just got up. Why?
Just periods of silence.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
He's talking about his day off. What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. Here? The more you think of it as a legit podcast, the funnier it gets. It's great. Yeah. It's amazing.
Can you
imagine? So hard to be a podcast with one person. Ideally,
that's a hard thing to do. By the way, I'm not. It's hard to be your own podcast. By the way, but I'm feeling it's not succeeding at all. Anyway, but
then you make it daily, and it becomes like infinitely difficult.
He's so good. He's so good at it. He talks about the same shit every day, like, and he's got that shit memorized, man. It's it's impressive. Okay, he talks
Yeah,
about
people
it
ask-
3 times in the same podcast,
It's like
but
9 hours of work over a week because he's doing like 6 days a week, an hour and a half at least. That's like 9 hours, and I can't talk for 9 hours a week. Like, it takes months for me to edit that shit.
Oh, Steve, have you tried scouring Twitter? That really helps.
No, I haven't.
Talk about a lot of stuff to talk about. Well, it used to, and now it sucks. Elon Musk is a horrible businessman.
True.
No arguments there, though. Twitter does suck now. It's way stupider, but
I might
anyway.
need to start doing Q&As.
Yes.
Good way of.
all those
Oh, dude.
snorts and fat man burps while a soccer mom drops the kids off. That's what I'm talking about. Like, can you imagine? Just
The more you recontextualize it, yeah.
Oh my god!
I'm just catching up on the latest Level 1 podcast.
Yeah.
Now that you brought it up, I think the new home of the Level 1 podcast is just going to be a Twitter space. It's going to be so cool.
Yeah,
People are
that's-
going to call in and be like, hey, Phil, are you going to play Dead Island 2? Now, guys.
Can you imagine? Oh, hold on. We got a troll in chat. And get Matt take care of this. Hang on a second. Okay, well, we're talking about the whatever the fuck game here, and yeah. Well, before I get to that, we'll talk about Helicopter Company. Anyways, go for it.
But you know, I can't really play video footage on Twitter Spaces, so I feel like for you guys, it wouldn't be great to watch me playing a game. So no, I'm just going to talk for another 3 hours. Q&A, anyone? Is there any more questions?
Any more questions out there?
Sucks, but it is what it is.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do, dude. Nothing I can do.
All right, let's go.
Okay,
Go,
here
Samuel.
he is. Let's skip back a bit to Big Guy.
Hey guys, you talked a little about the clip of Phil reacting to him being in a Maximilian Dude video, where Phil claimed he was drunk while playing Marvel vs. Capcom back in the day. But for some reason, Phil just straight up lies about what he was drinking. Phil said he used to drink rum and coke back in the day. Unfortunately, I made a stupid video about the gin meme, but that same year, Phil did a condo tour and showed his liquor cabinet. Can you guess what was inside of it? It wasn't rum. It was a big bottle of Tanqueray. Of course, back then, Phil also claimed he was drinking because of his back pain, dude, not because he was a depressed alcoholic. But why lie about what he was drinking? Phil's already admitted to being a former alcoholic, so why is he lying about what he's drinking? Especially when he has videos on his own channel showing off what he was drinking. Is it some sort of cognitive dissonance where he's trying to reconcile the fact that he's claimed he stopped drinking while still doing monthly streams where his fans can pay him to take shots? Is it because he's told so many lies he can't keep them straight? Is it because he's just a pathological liar? I mean, why lie about something so pointless when he has videos on his own channel proving it wrong? I don't get it.
You can say that about a lot of things, though, couldn't you? Like, it's not just the alcohol. Like, there's so many instances of him just randomly lying about stuff that's easily proven, like, the opposite of. So,
I believe, though, I will a rare thing to do. Rare thing I'm going to do here, but I'm going to push back on you a little bit, Big Guy, because I know there is references from way back when he did talk about rum and coke. And I just searched it, in fact, and he said in like 2009, Street Fighter, yeah, bitch, my rum and coke is good. My rum and coke or whatever, my rum and coke. So it's not like he has never drank in it. I know what you're saying, though. Like he kind of, I used to drink rum and coke, so it's not all about gin, guys. I used to drink rum and coke, too. I mean, gin is the main thing that's been on the stream 99% of the time, but there was rum and coke involved at some point.
yeah, that's kind of my thinking as well. It's like the gin was in the cupboard, but the rum and coke might have been drank. You know, it might be in the recycling. You know, so.
Yeah. So like, I think he's just like trying to the gin meme. He's trying to like get away from that. So like, yeah, I used to drink rum and coke all the time, guys. It was totally, but it really is just like gin was 99% of it. He drank rum and coke sometimes, but.
Yeah, most alcoholics do have a preference, but they will drink a wider range of stuff. Like my preference was vodka, but I would also drink, not that I'm an alcoholic, but I used to drink a lot. But I would also drink like wine and that. So, you know, I have a preferred wine, and I would also like drink beer, so I have a preferred beer. So most substance abusers will have other substances as well. They'll have a preference, but they will have other stuff. So him sort of like going, it was just rum and coke mainly. Yeah, it could be, but you did also drink gin. you know. So and over the years, you've sort of shifted. Your taste shift over time, you know. So
yeah,
you know,
you got more expensive taste.
Point is, you're not a fucking former alcoholic. You're still drinking, and you're still more than happy to take $100 to have a shot of something that you used to be addicted to, and that's not normal. So
there you go. Yep.
Sam, we should play the last bit, the Derekisms, please. We do have to play the Derekisms, contractual obligation.
Okie dokie. Here we go.
Hello again. Sir Robert Starsky here to bring you another volume of Derish-isms. The following degeneracy was collected during a live stream of one Lady Maisie Myers. Whilst it is a given he requested his name to be pronounced properly, those comments were not provided to me. However, with what I do have, Derish-ip continued his debauchery as follows. Maisie, can you say, Derish, I really want your delicious gum all over my beautiful face before my mum and dad come home. Maisie, can you say, Derish,
just let us process that for a minute.
Whoa, dude, that's worse than name. Damn, before my parents get home?
Wow.
Oh, before my parents get home. That's like legit really probably happening, you know?
Yep.
That's a real storyline. That's not role-playing.
wait, does he want her to say before my mum and dad get home, or is he saying say my name before?
Or is
my
he
mum
saying
and
it before? Okay, it could. Okay, that's a great question. Great question. We're gonna analyze that.
Because either way,
after the podcast.
Yeah.
Rewind a little bit. I want to hear the next one.
Yeah,
the next one too.
Right.
We missed a little bit.
Here we go.
Easy, can you say, Derish, I really want your delicious cum all over my beautiful face before my mum and dad come home. Maisie, can you say, yes, I would gladly come all over your beautiful face. You earned it.
Oh, you earned it.
Is there a chair you can put the dildo on and ride reverse cowgirl on it?
Oh, please.
Thank you again for putting up with another volume of Derish-isms. This is Sir Robert Starsky, and I hope you have a fantastic evening with a dinner that is left a mystery.
Thank you, Sir Robert Starsky. That was a great volume.
And a great segue into an announcement, I think.
Oh, yeah. That is a good announcement. Thank you, Samuel. Tomorrow, the Flare Up. We're going to be with Bob Starsky himself, one of the biggest people that made the Les Mis song happen. So he's going to be talking about that. He's also got, we have a debut, me and him song coming out tomorrow. And he's got his own debut tomorrow, too. It's going to be a night of debuts. So come out tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be hype on tomorrow. But yeah, go ahead, Sam. I think we play one more.
And the other announcement.
What's that?
The Sunday announcement, the Derek related announcement.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Great segue into another announcement. Thank you, Samuel. Producer Samuel. We also have the Marked One coming in on Sunday. The guy that streams the Derek stuff. He's going to be in on Sunday talking about all his nonsense he's seen with Derek.
Oh,
it's going to be very hype. It's going to be hype. He's excited about it, and we're excited about it. It's going to be very hype.
Yeah, man.
So stay
so
tuned for that
excited. I want to ask someone to pronounce my name properly. That's how excited I am.
before your parents get home. Sorry, Dad.
And for those who don't know who he is, I'm sure you all do, but like go and fucking subscribe to him on Twitch, man. He's like, that is a chill stream. Like he's there just playing like Elden Ring along with watching DSP playing Elden Ring. You know, when I was watching the other night, it was fucking great.
Yeah,
you know,
he's very chill and very funny, and it's gonna be cool.
Yeah,
it's gonna be cool. All right, it is the divorce line. 1 minute away. Should we play? Let's do one more. We can handle one more.
We also have a question that we asked.
Oh, God damn it! Never mind. No more. We'll play the rest. Go ahead to the Q&A.
Somebody else has to read them though, because I'm logged in on a different account.
Son of a bitch.
Right. Okay, so the question was, which wrestler is closest to DSP? It could be looks, personality, whatever you like. And we've had a lot again. So, and I don't know that, I don't do wrestling, so this is going to be great.
Wait, so I should probably read it then if you don't know wrestling.
You go, man.
George the Animal Steel. Okay, I like the animal aspect.
Yeah.
The Repo Man. Okay, that's good. Not talking about Cat. Bubba Ray Dudley. Fat idiot who thinks he's more important than he actually is. Okay. Hogan. Everyone fucking hates him in the business. He doesn't know why. Hogan didn't do anything wrong. He really did.
Point.
Makes sense.
Yeah, and he also makes up a lot of fake stories that are blatantly not true.
Like
Jim
being
Cornette.
a bassist for Metallica.
Jim Cornette both have a thirst for ranting. Agree. Rikishi.
Jim Cornette can be quite engaging though. He can actually get you like into a promo. So
Jim Cornette on his podcast once he had like a 30-minute segment about having a colonoscopy, and that shit was engaging as fuck. So he really has like a gift for talking.
Yeah. Plus, he has an actual podcast. It's an actual podcast with Conrad Thompson.
Yes.
Bastion Booger. That's a call out.
Sam, you about to Google Bastion Booger?
Yes. Okay. Chris Begwa, of course.
Ooh, nice.
I saw one called. I'm not even going to say that one. That's too bad. I can't say that one. There was another Chris Benoit one that was very about.
Yeah. Move on.
Blah blah blah. You get a point. Blah 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 blah. Okay, that's it. We're not ended there. Paul Bear. I agree with Paul Bear. Paul Bear's kind of funny, a good funny visual, right? The visual's there. Scott Steiner. Both are terrible with numbers. Appreciate that.
Scott Steiner's great with numbers. I think you'll find the numbers don't lie. They spell trouble for you. But I quite like the idea of Phil as Paul Bearer going, yeah. He's like, oh yes. You get Phil going.
Dude.
And
that, you know what? That could be a possible Halloween costume for Phil to pick up. Like that's not that great, but it's too funny, so he wouldn't do it. So never mind.
Yeah, great.
Anyways, that's the show. Final words, please. Creative style host, go ahead, Meerkat.
Thanks for watching.
Good. Let's go cerebral style, please.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you. And Wizard of Oz style, secret musical style, please.
Cheeseburger.
Back to basics. Cheeseburger, isn't it?
What's this Boston cheeseburger?
Oh, that cheeseburger was fucking sick, lad.
All right, okay. So I'm doing like Black Country Brummy DSP. You're doing Scouse DSP. Then,
Scouse DSP. Yeah.
It's gonna be a great bit one day.
I don't know what we're gonna do, but yeah, we'll do that. Maybe they can be like two twins or something.
Your life's
separated. Anyway, yeah.
Thanks everybody.
Let's go.
Contributions and also memberships. You're legends.
Yeah, and go subscribe to Mark's one. He's live on Twitch right now. So
yes, go rate him.
Yeah. Right. Bye everyone.
Bye.
That being said, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like and subscribe, recommend to a friend, and if they stay as your friends without taking offense, we hope to see you again someday.
Hey, did you know this song isn't from Mario? It's a panic joke, panic, you know?
Yes, Derek, we know. Now go.
This one goes out to the one and only, the big cat, the fat cat. Big ups. I first saw you in Burger King. You took 2 seats 'cause that ass is way too big. Had a boyfriend, I realized, but you told him lies with your raccoon eyes. The DoorDash is here. Wipe away your tears. Got you extra fries, and they taste just right. Have no fear. There's no trolls here. Kevin made you cry with those raccoons.
I actually don't think clicking like on a live stream helps at all. So it really doesn't matter if this stream gets 100 likes or 2. I don't think it affects it.
Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Take you power walking on the beach, feasting on some sushi like you were a queen. Let me run some errands while you sleep. I can watch you play Skyrim all day this week. Have no fear, there's no trolls here. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Raccoon eyes. Kevin made you cry with those raccoon eyes.
In reality, like I tell you guys, every day when I wake up, that's the best day of my life. I feel like this next day is awesome. I have a beautiful wife who I love so much. She loves me, and a family, Jasper, and you know the things we get to do together. You know, I definitely want more time with them and more family time. But I absolutely love my life today compared to how it used to be. Seriously, all those years back then, you'd be like, it's a whirlwind of crap. It was me. And by the way, I've told you guys about my past. I used to drink way too much. I would be drinking constantly, all the time, because I was so stressed out. Honestly, when I started with this whole thing, I was depressed many years ago, a decade ago. I didn't like my life or anything. And basically, liquor was the way to kind of get through that. You know, it was, I hate my life. I hate who I am. So let me just drink it all away and just keep pumping out fucking YouTube videos. I don't have to do that shit anymore. You know, like I'm happy with who I am. Go seek legal help. That's what they told me. They said, these are our processes. If you don't feel that they're sufficient, go seek legal help.